Asset-based community development is a specific framework for neighborhood interventions developed out of Northwestern University. It emphasizes that instead of entering communities where we wish to serve with a mindset that focuses on a needs-based approach, that is, where you're measuring and looking for deficits and weaknesses and problems or challenges to be solved, you enter in with a lens looking for assets, trying to identify what are the strengths, what are the abilities, the natural, human, or physical resources that, if just invested in, could be leveraged for true greatness. All great things require struggle. When we remove the struggle, we often remove the potential for greatness. So the invitation to do things coming along communities and do work with and not for people, to focus on being partners and co-laborers and not creating dependency by doing for people what truly they could or should do for themselves. Much like it would not be helpful to help a butterfly out of its cocoon, it is not helpful to make work easier than it should be for a community working to strive and struggle to become better. Now, there are distinct roles that we can play, some heavy lifting that outside organizations can do that neighborhood residents might not be able to do on their own. But ultimately, that activity should be seen as an invitation to partnership. For us, that was exemplified with the help of the Polis Institute. At the onset of our work, they helped us design questions for an asset mapping survey that led us into conversations in the community that began very different than your typical neighborhood survey. Questions like, what do you love about your neighborhood? What would you like to change? Maybe more importantly, how would you like to be involved? At the end of the day, this has resulted in a wonderful response from residents who believe that they have the power to change their community and that their voice matters in the end result. Now, yes, we acknowledge our role as outsiders bringing resources to do some of the heavy lifting. But at the end of the day, the spirit that we want to invite them into is the spirit of our mission. Business leaders partnering with residents to break the cycle of poverty through neighborhood revitalization.